You're the glue. You're the glue, right? Accurate? Humble brag here. That's okay.
Yeah. My friend Holly, who spoke, we played together for 8 years. We started when we were freshmen in high school. We started a club together, and they're all here. Everyone that she mentioned tonight. And I know they often called me mom, long before I was a mom, because I think that, I guess, is the role that I have assumed with our friend group, that it means and has always meant so much to me to have them in my life, and so I do as much as I can to keep us together.
At the time, the program, it had some success. You obviously helped continue to build it and made it postseason regulars as it is now. But I would imagine you had options. What was it about Wisconsin that made it seem like the fit for you coming out of high school?
Yeah, John Cook had just taken the position here, and he had come off of being the men's Olympic national team coach. And that appealed to me because I wanted to play on the national team. Wisconsin was 2 hours from home. The other schools I was looking at was University of Washington and North Carolina. I visited those schools, and when I got there I realized it was too far. And the opportunity to play in the Big Ten, and then once I got to Madison, it was a no-brainer. It was the easy choice.
There are a lot of folks now who are really, the sport has exploded, particularly here. But it wasn't bad in the 90s either, right? Can you take us through what the atmospheres were like? And did you get the sense that you all were building something that was going to be special and built to last?
I thought so. To be honest, at Wisconsin, even though I think we averaged maybe 2,000 fans, but that was more than almost anyone else even then. Wisconsin has always been so supportive of athletics, and I remember specifically going to play at UCLA maybe, and they had just come off of a national championship in 1994, and we played at Pauley Pavilion, and they cut the gym in half. They maybe had 200 fans. So here was a team who had just won a national championship with 200 fans. We were 7th in the Big Ten my freshman year, and we had 2,000 fans. And so even then, I thought Wisconsin was a leader in that respect and supported women's athletics beautifully.
Holly mentioned the toughness. The toughness thing continues here, and as I learned about your career, you were never afraid if it took diving into the scores table, going under the scores table, whatever, to keep a rally alive, then you were going to do that. Has that always been a part of your athletic background? Where did that come from?
I think so. I think if you brought my mom up here, I think that would be probably, she didn't know what to do with me. I always wanted to compete. I always wanted to beat the boys. I always ran in every race. I think it was just there, always.
So you mentioned Coach Cook. I would imagine that you were in contact with your teammates watching last fall. What happened?
Absolutely.
I know where your heart lies here, but was it a little surreal just seeing how that all unfolded and who was on the other bench?
A little bit, not really. I had come back in November because Sydney Hilly had broken my record, and she did it against Coach Cook in Nebraska to win a Big Ten championship. So I'm so proud of him and so happy for his success, and so happy to see what he's done with the volleyball program at Nebraska, and so proud to have played for him. And the message, actually, I sent him a text message before the game, and I said, good luck, Coach, but I hope the Badgers beat you. Which has typically been my message to him always. I'm always happy for his success as long as he doesn't beat Wisconsin.
I'm guessing he appreciates your honesty, at least, though.
Cooker's a pretty honest guy, so yeah. I think he is just fine.
Hey, listening to the video here, seeing the video, obviously the winning is awesome and all that, but I get the impression, just hearing you now, that your memories from here will always be more than that, more than the result of a match. It's the interaction, it's the family nature. What was the coolest part about being a student athlete here?
Oh, being here with the support. They're all here, the people here, and they're all here. It's the people that make Wisconsin amazing. So, I came as any 18-year-old thinking I was going to rock the volleyball world and be amazing, and things had a different idea. Life turned a little differently while I was here. And that was okay, because really there was never going to be any place better than Wisconsin, from the athletic department to our strength coaches to, across the board, Wisconsin is, in my opinion, above and beyond every other place. So
Perfect, a perfect answer. Who would you like to thank here, Laura?
I wrote it down.
Perfect.
I was very nervous, and this is very overwhelming, so if you just give me a minute.
There's no pressure here, Laura. You're among friends.
This is emotional and very humbling, so I appreciate your grace. To the selection committee for choosing me to be part of this class, I'm truly grateful. To the Hall of Fame event committee, planning something like this is awesome, and we really appreciate it. To my family and friends for making the trip to be here with me. To our Wisconsin volleyball staff, which includes the coaches, athletic trainers, the strength coaches, academic advisors for preparing me, believing in me, and giving me the tools to make my experience here at Wisconsin extraordinary. To my teammates and team manager, Adam, Holly, Bernie, Amy Lee, Mackie, Bubba, PJ, Zoots, and Kel. As a setter, I couldn't set a ball without a pass. And my set didn't count unless one of my teammates put the ball away for a point or side out. So truly this honor is as much mine as theirs, and I am so proud to share it with them. Beyond being my teammates, they've been my very best friends for the past 25 years, and I have the sport of volleyball and the University of Wisconsin to thank for that. To George Prihoda, Wisconsin is a very special place because the people that are part of this university are exceptional. George and his late wife, Joyce, were part of the Permar crew that worked the volleyball games. For 4 years, they found me before every game to give me a hug and wish me luck, every game. It didn't matter. And after every volleyball game, they never left the field house without giving me a hug and telling me I did great, whether we won or lost. George also probably snuck me into several basketball games and a few Butch's Bologna bashes. Their love and support carried me through my time here at Wisconsin. They came to my wedding, and all these years later, George still connects with me through phone calls and breakfasts and lunches every time I'm in Madison. He's here tonight, and he'll be celebrating his 96th birthday in October. To my parents, for all the things big and small, driving me to and from practices, attending all my games, listening to me, giving me honest feedback and advice when I needed it, as difficult as it was to hear, loving me for every second of every day. For all of it, I am grateful. And finally, to my brother, I cannot remember a moment in my life without him by my side. He was my first best friend, my first teammate. He believed in me long before I believed in myself. I started playing volleyball because I wanted to finally have something that I could be better at than him. And once I realized I was better, because I was, I just wanted him to be proud of me. Also, he turns 50 on Sunday, so if you see him, please tease him for me. Thank you.